Alrighty. Looks like we've got intrigue and empires today. So off the bat, the only village is encampment, of which there are only 5 in the pile, followed by 5 plunders. That's a pretty big limitation. Means something like a bridge megaturn is almost certainly off the table. Draw, you got wishing well, steward, encampment, courtyard, trashing, temple or steward, plus by bridge or baron. Encampment seems kind of significant, so I presume the goal is to get a gold or 2 and hang on to the encampments, and that lets you play some number of bridges. I don't think you're getting provinces to cost 1 or anything. In fact, that's, I think, literally impossible in this kingdom. Yeah, I think get thin, some mix of encampment and bridge. I don't think you ever get a deck that's fully under control, but you can get close. I have the 2-5, which seems a tad worse. I certainly do not want to open Duke. Not the end of the world. Damn it, that one's not. That's just going to be a one-shot laboratory, but that's fine. The bot opens with Temple. The 2 options are Temple and Steward for trashing. Temple, I suppose the main upside is you score some number of victory points. Steward can trash 2 estates if it lines up with 2 estates, which is better. It also is a more flexible card later. I think I'm leaning towards Steward. I think the 1 or 2 points off of Temple is probably not enough to matter. Final answer. Well, on the upside, I will trash 2 estates. 5 again, which is not significant. I need a plan for hitting 6. Probably mill plus steward is the way to get to 6. Well, actually, I was gonna say this encampment is definitely worth playing because worst case scenario I can just buy it back, whereas we buy nothing if I left it in hand. I suppose I could consider trash with steward, just take the defiled shrine early. I'm hitting 5 next turn. There's 5 coppers and a mill down there. Alternatively, you play the encampment, you trash 2, you buy something worth 3. 3s are okay, but I don't really need a 3-cost card at the moment. I think I just kind of want to own an encampment. I don't need in just a second. First gold anyway. 5 is nothing significant. Second mill. A wishing well. Don't want the bridge quite yet. Go with wishing well. Well, that's 6. I'm just not going to discard. If I manage to find a gold, that would be lovely. Don't think I'm going to take the 50. The card I would naturally want to add now is Bridge, but I'm considering buying the 3rd encampment. Just so I've won that split. That might be better. Because the amount of stuff your deck can do is kind of contingent on how many encampments you have as the only village. I think this is worth it. I really need a bridge now. Fortunately, my deck is quite thin. Alrighty. It actually kind of helped me at this point to buy that last curse. Or not the last curse, buy that curse so I can trash my last copper. Because I can only trash 2 cards at a time with Steward. So probably just like bridge plus curse. The bot has all 5 plungers. That could be. I didn't expect it to get the plungers that fast. That can be a concern if the game goes long, for sure. This is unfortunately a nasty 40% play. My bottom 5 have 1 gold, 1 curse, 1 copper, a wishing well. I don't know what the last card is. What am I forgetting about? I don't have 4 encampments, right? Yeah, I definitely don't have 4 encampments. Gold curse, copper, wishing well. What am I forgetting? Something obvious. I'm so confused. What is that last card? I feel like I'm just having the most massive brain fart of all time. Oh, I got a second bridge. Okay. Oof. This turn turns out a lot better if I play the encampments. I think it's worth it. This is gonna hurt. Ah. Come on, gold, please. God dang it. Oh no. Oh, that was terrible. Had the 1 in 5 chance of being on the very bottom. That might be game losing. Probably is game losing. I thought it was worth the risk. The upside of trashing 2 junk cards and buying 3 things versus, I think, buying just a single thing seemed pretty large. 40% odds I found the gold on the top, and nothing would be awry. The next turn also would have been pretty bad if I didn't play the encampments. Or not necessarily, but there's a high risk that I dudded because I had the gold and no encampments on top. Anyways, now I'm in deep trouble. Yeah, if bots now thought those encampments, I have 1 encampment and nothing to show for it. Oh, that's so bad. Take some giant races, I guess. Yep. I'm dead. Cherries on top is not the best target of all time. Gold looks much better. Yeah, I only have 1 terminal, or 1 village. I can play 2 terminals in total. It's terrible. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. My chances now, I think, are basically just hoping that the bot whiffs somehow, and I get some encampment. Otherwise, my goose is cooked. Thomas bought his 5 players, so that's not something. Must got a trade on top at least. I'd like to trash this steward with temple at some point because I can't even play it. But it comes at the cost of playing a bridge. It might be worth it here. Why would I even do that? That loses me money discarding the gold. Yeah, I should probably just make this happen at some point. Chariot Province. Not quite there for Double Province. Double Province probably loses next turn anyway, but my best shot was hoping for a dud of some sort. The longer the game goes, the less hope I have because the box morning five turn off from plungers. Weird play order. Yeah, this is just solidly a loss. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of kingdoms where encampment is the central card. Unfortunately, this is one of those. Let's take a look and see. The 2-5 wasn't great, but that's not the end of the world. I still got to trash 2 estates, so the opening isn't the place where I think I was marginally ahead going into that turn with the gold bottom decked. Maybe it wasn't worth the risk. I don't know. Maybe the 1 and 5 of losing both encampments was just not worth it. Obviously, in hindsight, knowing that I hit the 1 and 5 bad draw, it certainly feels that way. I don't know. So like the downside is if you just skip the turn and do nothing. Probably done it again because the next shuffle just has the gold no encampments, and I'm only up 3 or 2 encampments, so skipping like 2 turns doesn't sound great. Whereas a full turn means buying 3 things, trashing 2 things, pretty solidly winning position from there. 40% chance that I end up doing that. 20% chance or 40% chance I lose 1 encampment, and then there was the 20% chance I lose 2. If I do lose both encampments, I think it's pretty clear the bot was going to buy them both. It's like it is like a 20% chance of just losing the game on the spot, basically, which I don't think I fully appreciated at the time. I don't know, maybe just passing the turn was worth it, and hoping to draw an encampment off the top next turn with the wishing well. If I made a mistake, I think it's probably there, or maybe it's just it was a risk worth taking and didn't pan it out. In any case, that's the kingdom. I suppose I should try again. The 3-4, I don't know what you open with steward. I don't need 2 stewards. Probably either mill or wishing well. Wishing well sounds better. Makes it less likely to steward bottom decks. Catching 2 coppers is less good, although not as significant in a kingdom like this where hitting high price points early isn't that important. And you get to 6 at some point. I don't need to hit 5 imminently. Should I take the gold now or trash one more time first? I think I need the gold now. Trash 2 and can't. Bottom 5 have encampment, steward, gold, a second wishing well, and one more copper. Yeah, one more copper. I suppose copper is the worst thing. So with encampment on top, I want to wish for something that's not gold, because if gold's on top, I'm fine anyway. So how about steward? Alright. Not going to take that gamble. 10 is a lot. Should probably consider shrine at this point. Alongside a second encampment or a second gold. Second encampment's probably better. Well, I've lost the split. Plunder. And this time the bot gets to have the poor fortune. Alright, so the bot has 3 of the plunders. That seems a lot less important to me than having 3 of the encampments. So I can support another bridge at the minimum. I want to trash this last copper. And I can't just trash one copper. I could trash like copper and a wishing well or something, I suppose. Might be with provincing already. I think not quite yet. I want to have enough deck control to get off one last trash and get this copper out of my deck. And then I can start adding provinces. So either just Chariot or Wishing Well then. What's down there? Another Chariot. I generally want to wish for the lowest value things possible, and then play the Chariot race if it reveals something high value. 4 is probably enough to be pretty likely to win a race. Nope. Wishing Well, you can die for the greater good. Province. Wishing Well, mill. I could add one more bridge at the cost of not playing the steward. I don't know if that's worth it or not. I think I'm just going to salt the earth and take that mill. Tiles are low. Not quite low enough for me to do much about. They're still going to end on provinces. Bottom card is gold. Not sure I need to draw that. So I could play the steward for 2 coins and leave a gold on top. Play a wishing well, wish for province. Play steward for 2 more coins and leave a gold on top. Or leave a province on top. Or I could play the wishing well, wish for province, draw with steward to get the province off the top. Keeping the gold on top leaves me with 6, 8, 10, 12 money. Drawing the gold gets me either 13 or 15. So it's 12 if I specifically want to top deck a gold, 13 if I want to clear shuffle, 15 if I'm willing to leave a province on top of my deck. 12 is enough for triple salt, but I don't think that's safe. I'd be surprised if the bot can do province plus enough points to win versus 41. So province would get them to 34. 3 plunder plays would get them to 37. It's like, I'll lose like province double duchy, which does not sound beyond the realm of possibility. So I probably do want to do double province. 15 is still 1 short of province double, or double province salt. Maybe province double salt? No, I also can't afford that. Right? No, I can't afford that because province costs less than 8. Province double salt sounds safe to me. I can do that with 12. No, I can't. What am I saying? Provinces cost 6. I thought 4, and I was like, oh, province costs 4. Provinces cost 6, so I have to have at least 14, which means I have to put province on top. But I think this is because you have to hit 4 next turn to be safe. I don't think the bot can do 21 points. Got close-ish. I want to burn these. Turns out I don't even have to. I'm certainly willing to lose the encampments if it meant hitting 4 money. That's just an immediate win for me. I don't even know what I have down there. Mill? Yeah. Yeah, a bit of an unfortunate kingdom, but the encampment split went my way this time. I think that's about all there is to it.